Hello and welcome back to the Football Flynn Show. Today we're back with another watch along just after the last day Ireland's with the Uefa Nations League final between Spain and Portugal. It's starting about 10 minutes, so I'm through a bit of information about the game, and then we'll get on to the live watch along. Then hopefully we see a cracking game of football. The I would say kind of the third and fourth place playoff was on earlier, and that was between, most of you might know, that was between Germany and France, and I'm just checking the stats. Kylian Mbappe and Michael Olise both scoring goals. I actually watched a bit of that game. Germany didn't look too bad, to be fair. I thought Germany could have got a result, maybe got a goal or two, but they were a bit unlucky. And then France, with Mbappe and all in the counter attack, it's a big help then if you're under a bit of pressure, maybe. But we're not here to chat about that game. We're here to chat about Spain v Portugal, obviously the final. So, if you look at the teams, as you can see, the lineups are up on the screen there. They were confirmed about an hour ago, but then you have in goal for Spain, Unai Simon, Marc Cucurella, left back. I'm just gonna click into it here. Yeah. Marc Cucurella left back, and then right back Mingueza. Two centre backs of Dean Hutchinson, I think, and Robin Lenormand. Spell it out, Flynn, you can speak. Then the midfield line of Fabian Ruiz, Martin Zubimendi, and Pedri, and then the three forwards, Nico Williams, Oyarzabal and Lamine Yamal. I mean, Ballon d'Or contender, question mark, and this could definitely set a campaign for it. For him, this could really help him. But for the Portugal side, you've got Diogo Costa in nets. João Neves is actually at right back tonight. He's not in midfield, so but we will see him probably go into midfield and getting the ball. Ruben Diaz and Goncalo Ignacio, two centre backs. Then left back Nuno Mendes. Three midfielders. Vitinha, obviously, brilliant year with PSG so far. Him and João Neves in midfield, and against their Spanish teammate Fabian Ruiz. I mean, they are such a good midfield three, and Vitinha's got a lot of the credit this year. He has been brilliant, but João Neves and Fabian Ruiz are still very good midfielders as well, so you can't take anything away from them. But Vitinha and their Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva will try and control the game over Spain's Fabian Ruiz, Martin Zubimendi and Pedri. And then the three forwards, Conceição, Ronaldo and Pedro Neto. I mean, if you've seen Conceição's goal the last time, I mean, what a goal. And then Ronaldo, I mean, he's got 7 goals, 1 assist in this UEFA Nations League. And then you've got the likes of Bruno Fernandes, who's got 2 goals, 2 assists. And then Pedro Neto's only got a goal, but you've got the attacking fullback of Nuno Mendes, who gets forward, and he's got 5 assists this year. So, look, Portugal, a worthy side. And then, I mean, you look at Spain, Lamine Yamal, 3 goals, 1 assist in the Nations League. Nico Williams, 2 goals, 2 assists. Oyarzabal, 2 assists, 3 goals. And then Moreno, 2 goals. Zubimendi, a goal. Pedri, a goal and assist. Pedro Porro from right back. But, I mean, you're missing the likes of Pedro Porro tonight. But, I mean, Spain still have a very worthy side. And then, if you look at the subs in for both teams, for Portugal, you've got Jose Sa, Rui Silva, 2 sub-keepers. Antonio Silva, Diogo Dalot, Nelson Semedo, Renato Vieira, all the defenders. Then you've got João Palhinha, Rodrigo Moura, Ruben Neves as your midfielders. And then João Felix, Trincao, Rafael Leao, Pedro Goncalves, Goncalo Ramos. So Portugal do have a bit of squad depth there that they can use, and Spain do have it, to be fair, as well. I mean, you look at David Raya and Alex Romero, 2 good keepers, but they probably won't need another sub-keeper. And then you've got Grimaldo, brilliant left back. Pau Cubarsí had a good year with Barca. Pedro Porro, of course, won the Europa League. Daniel Vivian as well. Alex Baena, I recently packed his team of the season on Diego's Dynasty. If you haven't seen that video, go check that out. Danny Olmo, I mean, squad depth as well. Gavi, Isco, Mikel Merino, and then Alvaro Morata, Yeremy Pino, so Fermin Lopez. So look, both sides are equal enough, and hopefully it will be a good game. Now, my predictions for the game. Oh, there's Jose Mourinho on the stands watching. My prediction, I was gonna go for Spain win because Spain are a strong side, but I'm actually gonna go for a Portugal win, like 3-2, 2-1, about that. I think there will be goals in this game, and I think Portugal can do it as well. I think they have a well enough capable team, so, but both sides actually haven't kept a clean sheet in their last 5 matches, so I mean, we probably will see both sides scoring, and hopefully, because for the neutrals, they want to see on the floor. No cracks. They just want to see a good match, to be fair, and that's what I want to see as well. So hopefully it won't disappoint tonight. And then even going back to the Germany game, you look at Ronaldo scoring. He's the top goal scorer in this Nations League A, and then the next one behind them are 2 Germans, Tim Kleindienst and Florian Wirtz with 4. So Ronaldo has been setting the standards in this Nations League, but hopefully it carries on, to the bigger tournaments. Then even tonight, we'll see how good he is. And then, yeah, that's it. We're nearly approaching kickoff now. Ronaldo and Unai Simon are doing the toss. I don't know who's won it, but I'm just gonna. Any more information? Spain have now made 3 consecutive Nation Leagues finals, winning the 2023 edition of the tournament over Croatia after penalty kicks. And then they lost to France 2-1 at the same stage in 2021, and then before they beat Netherlands in the quarters and penalties before their incredible 5-4 victory over France in the semis. So this is just all thing. Portugal also returned to the Nation League final for the first time since winning the inaugural, I think I pronounced that right, edition of the tournament in 2019, courtesy of a 1-0 win over the Netherlands. And then, yeah, that's it. So just going to get a wee drink there. Kickoff is about to happen here now. And we're getting ready to go. Lamine Yamal, Ballon d'Or contender. I mean, also drop your score predictions in the chat if you want, and even any personal football opinions you have. Ronaldo, will he provide tonight, or Lamine Yamal, is he a Ballon d'Or contender? Well, he obviously is after the year, but do you think he should win it tonight? As the ball has just been passed back to the Portuguese keeper to start the game off. I'll get off that there. Lamine Yamal now with the ball in the middle of the pitch, driving forward. It's just intercepting. Bernardo Silva picks up the ball now, and he just passes back to João Neves, who's staying at that right back position. Ruben Diaz now just with the ball in their own half. Spain actually pressing them. Nuno Mendes now with the ball left back. Nice pass. Oh, that's a free kick there. Well won by Pedro Neto, to be fair. Lenormand giving. Oh, that was Ronaldo. I thought Ronaldo was more central. Let me fix his picture. Ruben Diaz now with the ball in his own half, gives it out right to Conceição. Conceição plays 1-2 with Vitinha. Nice play there by Portugal down that sideline there. And I think the referee maybe he was talking there to Conceição either tell him to get up after just falling to the ground, or that he was going to give a free kick. It looks to be in some discomfort, Conceição here. He's holding his ankle, but he's getting back up. Cucurella setting an early marker on him early in the match. Yeah, he just caught him with the studs after the ball was gone. As the two PSG midfielders get us started, Vitinha and Joe Neves from the free kick. Just a wee ball roll and get the ball moving then. Ruben Diaz now with the ball on his right side. Gives it to Joe Neves right in the touchline, and he went out of play there, but referee says play on as Spain go in the counter attack now. Nico Williams going down this left side, and good tackle there by the Portuguese defender. There's Bruno Fernandes. She's doing some defensive work for once. The ball goes back to the Portuguese keeper now. Is he gonna? Nope. Gives it to Ruben Diaz. And Ruben Diaz goes long, tries to find a chip ball to Conceição, and it gets blocked by Pedri, and it goes out now for a Portugal throw-in just around their box. Joe Neves throws it to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva's time there and tries to go forward with it, and just goes out for another throw, and again interception by Fabian Ruiz. Bernardo Silva tackled again by Fabian Ruiz as Spain switch the ball now to Lamine Yamal, who's just around the centre of the pitch, deep into the Portuguese half, gets tackled, and here's Ronaldo away now with a sea of Portuguese defenders as he releases, or Spain defenders as he releases Pedro Neto. He comes into the box, fakes cross, and wins a corner for Portugal. Good defending there by Martin Zubimendi, but so far, good enough game. Only 3 minutes in. Referee speaking with Ronaldo and Le Normand right now as Bruno Fernandes gets ready to take this corner kick. Oh, he walks away from the ball. They might do it short. Fabio Conceição gives it to Bruno. Bruno swings in. Bernardo Silva chest down. Oh, that's a chance. That is a big chance there. Well worked corner there from Portugal. Bruno Fernandes, short corner, swings it in. Bernardo Silva possibly could have given away a free kick on Fabian Ruiz, and he chests it back to Joe Neves, who's just about the penalty spot, and it's popping up for a half volley, and he smashes into the ground and goes wide of the left post. Unai Simon with the kick out now. Cucurella gets to the left back, gives it into midfield. Nico Williams now at the touchline with the ball, and let's go out for a Spain throw-in. Dean Hodgkinson gives it back to Unai Simon and nets, and he just has time to take it, the Spanish captain. The Portuguese are letting him have the ball. Now he gives it to Dean Hodgkinson, who gives it to Marc Cucurella at left back. It's better headers and volleys here between both teams as Oyarzabal picks it up. Nice play there between Oyarzabal and Pedri, middle of the pitch. Gives it to Fabian Ruiz, who gives it to Marc Cucurella down this left-hand side. He releases Nico Williams, who's going to take on Ruben Diaz here. He lays it back to Pedri. Pedri to Fabian Ruiz. The ball recycles out. Fabian Ruiz finds Marc Cucurella along this touchline. Oof. Knocked away by Vitinha now. as Spain still have the ball with Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz releases Cucurella again along this touchline. Cucurella going to cross, gets deflected, and goes back to Diogo Costa, who clears. Throw in to Spain after Conceição just pressing down Dean Hutchinson there and winning, or not winning a throw, Dean Hutchinson winning a throw in for Spain. Zubimendi now with the ball in his own half. He's just, Portugal are happy enough to let them have the ball there. As Marc Cucurella now gets it in the touchline and gives it, it's on the sideline, and just they keep playing Spain. They're in no hurry. As Portugal press up a bit as it goes out to, oh no, it stays in now. Oyarzabal picks it up, lays it back. Fabian Ruiz now picks it up in midfield and switches across to Hutchinson, which goes out for a throw-in. Not a great pass by Fabian Ruiz there. And I mean, Spain had a nice sequence play over on the right side with Muingueza, but Fabian Ruiz's switch goes out for a Portuguese throw-in just around the Spanish box. João Neves, Vitinha, we're trying to work it, and Pedri wins a Spanish throw in there from João Neves, Vitinha. Just Unai Simon has the ball now, and he clears, and it goes out for a Portuguese throw in now down this side, just outside the Spanish box. João Neves throws it back to Ruben Diaz, who goes back to Goncalo Ignacio, deep in their own half. Vitinha getting on the ball now. Lays it back to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva takes his time, switches across to Goncalo Ignacio. Spain are definitely pressing up more compared to Portugal. As Vitinha has the ball now, gives it to Nuno Mendes, who goes down this left hand side. Takes on Martin Zubimendi. He tries to feed Pedro Neto, but it just goes out of play. Good tracking from Martin Zubimendi, but goes out for a throw in as Mingueza gets ready to take it. Mingueza and Lamine Yamal play down this right hand side. They go back to Hutchinson, who switches across to Marc Cucurella just outside his box. Marc Cucurella goes to Nico Williams along the sideline. Back into Martin Zubimendi in the middle midfield. And he's just carrying the ball and gives it to Fabian Ruiz midfield. And Fabian Ruiz just has time just to take it across all the way to Lenormand, who looks to go long, but he just gives it to the feet of Lamine Yamal. Then Fabian Ruiz getting on the ball again. Spain are just happy enough to keep it now. They're waiting for a run as Mingueza comes in field with the ball now. He switches across to Martin Zubimendi, who gives it to Cucurella on the touchline, just into the Portuguese half. Martin Zubimendi now just playing past a nice wee triangle between him and Nico Williams there. Nico Williams turns, feeds Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal tries to keep it in, wins a corner though. Ruben Diaz tracked him down, and Oyarzabal just hits it off. Ruben Diaz wins a corner for Spain. I'm gonna have a drink now. Pedri takes it short to Lamine Yamal at the edge of the box, outside the big cross. Oof. Nico Williams now picks it up in the Portuguese half, and he gives it back the way now. Just Spain getting their players set up, getting Hutchinson back in, happy enough to just keep it here with Minguez and Fabian Ruiz in midfield now. Martin Zubimendi gives it back to Lenormand. Lenormand across to Hutchinson. Lamine Yamal's now in this left hand side now. I wonder if he'll go back over maybe after, or will he stay here? Or will he stay here? Will he stay there? I mean, Spain just keeping the ball now in their own half as Hodgkinson comes forward with it. Bruno Fernandes wins the ball. Referee going to blow the whistle, but he plays advantage, and now he gives the free now. I don't know what Bruno's giving out about there, because it was pretty obvious he was getting the free after it. But the referee just let Portugal play on, and Portugal played it back the ways, and Bruno stuck his hand up. As Ronaldo tries an outside of the boot pass there in his own half, Oyarzabal picks it up, gets tackled. Now Lamine Yamal down this right hand side. Goes to the byline. Oh, tried the wee elastical there. Didn't work, and Nuno Mendes comes out with the ball. Tackled by Lamine Yamal down this right hand side. Oh, slide in for Bernardo. That's a free kick there. Bruno, first slide tackle by Bernardo. Lamine Yamal jumps over it, and then Bruno just swipes. And it's a free kick just outside the box for Spain, just outside the right hand side. Yeah, it's a really good put. Well, it's not. I'd say he's going to have a go though, if it's Lamine Yamal taking it. I've also got the Malaga top on today because the only Spanish top I really had, so I thought I'd put it on, as I wore my sporting one the last day for the Ireland Watchalong. Oyarzabal and Yamal standing over this free kick. Oyarzabal's left, and it's just between Pedri and Yamal now. They look like they're discussing something. He might go for the shot here. Yamal shoots. Expecting better there. I thought he was going to maybe cross it. I didn't think he was going to go for the shot. Portuguese kick out now to go long. And it just goes out for a Spanish throw, and now Migueza throws it back to his keeper, Unai Simon. And Spain happy enough, Portugal happy enough to let them have it here. Martin Zubimendi picks it up in midfield, gives it to Migueza. He comes in field. He passes it to Oyarzabal, or Oyarzabal holds it up, but Fabian Ruiz loses it. Lenormand wins it back with a header. Pedri switches across to Marc Cucurella. Marc Cucurella gives it to the feet of Nico Williams, and back to Marc Cucurella again. Dean Hodgkinson with the ball now in his own half. Again, Portugal just happy enough for them to go long, as he diagonal ball to Nico Williams down this left hand side. He's going to take on João Neves. Gives it to edge of the box. Pedri! Oof. Past the right hand side of the post. Good chance there from Spain. Good ball from Hodgkinson to release Nico Williams. And then Nico Williams, being unselfish, takes it down that left hand side and just lays it back to the Spanish midfield runner Pedri. And his goal just goes right of the post. He definitely is thinking he should be doing better with himself there, because he could have stuck that one away. As Yamal presses Bernardo Silva now in his corner flag, and he wins it back. Yamal keeping it. Is the referee going to win a free kick? Nope. Yamal's on the ground, and Bernardo Silva just boots it off and goes out for a Portuguese throw-in. Spain win it back though. Fabian Ruiz gives it all the way back to Hodgkinson. Martin Zubimendi turns, no foul. Oh, the referee has given one now. Just a late tackle there on him by Conceição. And I mean, to be fair, Spain are playing well at the minute. So are Portugal. It is a tight game. Martin Zubimendi now gives it to Nico Williams down this left hand side. Nico Williams going to take on João Neves. Oh, he's looking for it. Yeah, he just lays it back to Martin Zubimendi. There's two. Fabio Conceição came over, and he probably didn't fancy his chances then. Pedri now picks the ball in midfield. Spain have a lot of time around the midfield area. Well, not the midfield area, but deep in the half. I mean, Portugal are kind of making them go long at times, or trying to make them go long. But as Lamine Yamal passes in field, and Martin Zubimendi clears, but it goes down this left hand side to Nico Williams, who keeps it in play with the header. Now he'll take on João Neves, goes inside, shoots. Oof, what an effort there by Nico Williams. I mean, he came in there. It wasn't even, I don't even know if Martin Zubimendi meant it. And then he came inside, cut in, and it just goes right over the crossbar off the right hand side. That was going in off the post, in off the crossbar, going in off everything if that was a tiny bit lower. But another good effort from Spain, another good chance as they have their ball, as they have the ball now in their own half with Hutchinson. He gives it to Marc Cucurella, and just back again into the Spanish half. Hutchinson's got a lot of ball actually so far. He's got a lot of touches. As he drives forward now into midfield, finds Pedri, a bit too hard of a pass, and a bit behind him as Nuno Mendes goes now. It releases him. He gives it out left now to Pedro Neto. He will get a chance to take on his man. Nope, he lays it back to Ronaldo, who I don't even know why he's out that far. Because probably was a chance, crossing opportunity maybe. As Vitinha now has the ball in midfield. Just in the Spanish half, as it goes out to Conceição, back to Ruben Diaz down this right hand side. Now back into the centre with Vitinha. Vitinha keeps it, gives it to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz to João Neves, who comes in field now to Conceição down this right hand side. Conceição plays past Bruno. It's back to Vitinha in midfield now. Vitinha just happy enough to keep it. Finds Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz was pressed there by Nico Williams. Couldn't do much with it. But Vitinha wins the header. Then Zubimendi wins the header. And then Goncalo Ignacio goes flying through the back of Oyarzabal and gives away a free kick in the Spanish half. And it is now a yellow card to Goncalo Ignacio. Yeah, it was stupid to be honest. Yeah, there's no need for him to do it. Just waiting for this free kick to be taken. Oh, Oyarzabal was just getting treatment there. Didn't look that bad though. She's getting a drink of water now. Fabian Ruiz just takes the free kick, passes it back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson goes into Pedri in midfield. Pedri holds it up, gives it back to Marc Cucurella. Hutchinson again finds Fabian Ruiz in midfield. Nice wee triangle there from Spain now as it goes out to Mingueza, the right back. Back in Fabian Ruiz to Martin Zubimendi. He switches across to Dean Hutchinson. Hutchinson gives it to Nico Williams. Nico Williams back to Marc Cucurella down this left hand side. Hutchinson's probably had the most ball in this first half so far. Lamine Yamal down this right hand side, chip crossing. Goal, Spain! Martin Zubimendi just looking at the flag there. That was a real scramble in the box. I mean, it all started when Lamine Yamal got the ball on the right hand side of the box, down that right hand side. He crosses in. One of the Spanish players missed the header, and then it falls into the keeper and it bounces off João Neves, and the keeper doesn't come for it, and then Martin Zubimendi's just standing there free and he just taps it into the empty net there. I'd like to see a replay on this actually, because I mean, Wow, what a scramble of a goal, as the first goal came as well. Yeah, nice wee touch, build up from Oyarzabal with a wee flick, gives it to Martin Zubimendi in his path, and then he gives it out to Lamine Yamal. Now, let's see. So Lamine Yamal whips it in, missed header, it bounces off Ruben Diaz, and then Joe Neves taps it away from Diogo Costa, who was coming to claim it. And it just falls to Zubimendi, who's right there. Ruben Diaz is lying on the ground practically at the goal line, so he won't be offside. And then, yeah, he just taps it into the empty net. I mean, wow. They are checking something now. No, Spain goal. 1-0 Spain. There, it's updated now. Yep, 21st minute. As Portugal go straight away in the counter-attack with Ronaldo this far out again down this left-hand side. He goes down the byline, Ronaldo. Is he going to win a corner? Oh, that surely was a push there by Leno Man, but referee waves his hand, says no, and it goes out for a Spanish goal kick. Unai Simon now with the ball at his feet. He goes long to Fabian Ruiz down this right hand side. Back to Mingueza, the right back. Then all the way back to Lenormand. Lenormand goes long. Challenged by Vitinha, and it goes out. Yep. Oh, geez, that's a good big decision from the ref there. I thought that was actually out for a Spanish throw-in. Looked to be headed out, but Nuno Mendes hits the ball now. Quick throw-in to Bruno Fernandes down this left-hand side. He tries to release Pedro Neto, and Mingueza gets back now with the ball at his feet. Gives it to Lamine Yamal, and Lamine Yamal wins a Spanish throw-in. Spain happy enough now, 1-0 up. They don't have to rush anything, but Portugal will have to push on and try and get a goal here now. As Mingueza with the ball in his hands gives it to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal to Martin Zubimendi. Terrible pass by Martin Zubimendi there, but he picks up the ball again. Gives it down this right hand side to Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal gives it to Fabian Ruiz in midfield, and he switches across to Marco Correa. But it's picked up by Joe Neves, and it goes out of play. I mean, that was a hard one for Joe Neves to actually control, but it just bounced off his chest and his knee, and it goes out. Then the ball went too fast, then it goes out for a Spanish throw-in just at the dugouts. Cucurella back to Huygensen, who gives it all the way to Martin Zubimendi, or Lenormand. Now Martin Zubimendi. Marc Cucurella now. Oh, puts the ball in behind for Nico Williams. Away he goes. Running down the left-hand side. Ruben Diaz tracking. Brilliant defending from Ruben Diaz there. That was brilliant defending from the Man City defender. Hopefully we can see him do that more now this season. As Portugal get the ball away quickly with Bernardo Silva down this left-hand side. He's looking for someone to give it to, and he has to give it back to Vitinha now. I mean, if you even look at the passes, they're completed 149 passes. Spain have completed 65 compared to Portugal. So Portugal have been without the ball, but Ronaldo's just caught offside there, but he keeps going down this left-hand side, gives it to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto's trying to work across in, gives it to Nuno Mendes at the edge of the box. Nuno Mendes carries the byline, shoots, goal! Goal, Portugal, Nuno Mendes again. Wow, that was a good finish now. The Spain players are going over to the ref. They are asking if Ronaldo was offside there maybe, but I think it was because it was deflected and it wasn't supposed to go to Ronaldo. It just played on, and then a bit of work down this left-hand side. Pedro Neto trying to work across, and he just lays it back to Nuno Mendes, who's just free, just at the corner of the left-hand side box, and then no, Ronaldo looks maybe slightly offside, but I mean, doesn't take away from the finish. Yeah, Pedro Neto trying to work across and just keeping the ball and he just lays it back to Nuno Mendes, who takes a touch, edge of the box, carries it into the box, finishes it bottom right corner, keeps it low, straight into the side net. And I mean, what a finish from, good finish from Nuno Mendes there. Straight power, no saving that. But I take it they will check it and see. Yep, they're checking it. Ronaldo and Oyarzabal both over at the referee right now. Ronaldo's trying to explain his point that he didn't mean it or whatever, so. Goal. Ronaldo seemed happy about that one there anyways. I mean, he went straight over to the face of Oyarzabal after. But it's good for the neutral watch anyways. 1-1. Portugal straight back in it now. As it comes in the 27-minute mark. Back with Unai Simon now, the Spanish keeper. He goes long, tries to find Oyarzabal, who keeps it down this left-hand side, but João Neves picks it up, and it goes back to Ruben Dias, who lets it go out for a goal kick to Portugal. Good defending again from Ruben Dias there. Just a bit smartness. Don't even know if that's a word, but I'm just going to say it is. I think it is smartness, yeah, it is. Pedro Neto with a rusty touch there, terrible touch, and just feeds back into the feet of Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal tries to find Nico Williams. Oof. Good run from Nico Williams there. Lamine Yamal trying to find him as Nico Williams made his way into the box, and Diogo Costa sharp off his line, and Nico Williams could only take a touch, and it ran out of play then because Diogo Costa was on him straight away. Yeah, it was onside. So the foot of Huygensen just keeping Ronaldo onside. It was good. I thought it was closer than that as Nuno Mendes, but it's intercepted. Right back. He gives it to Conceição down this right hand side. Bernardo Silva now just with the ball in the Spanish half. Gives it to Bruno. Back to Vitinha in the middle of midfield. Ronaldo is coming really deep looking for the ball here. I don't know if he's looking to try and create something but I would want him as my focal point up there. As Pedro Neto now has the ball on the sideline, gives it back to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes to Vitinha midfield and switched across to Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias gives it to Conceição in the touchline. He comes infield and gives it to Bernardo Silva, who's back in that centre back position there. That was miscommunicated pass there from Goncalo Ignacio. Bruno and Ronaldo both didn't know who's going for it, and it just goes back into Spanish hands with Cucurella now with the ball down at this left hand side. Gives it in to Martin Zubimendi, who switches it or tries to switch it across to Mungueza, but that looked like a really difficult ball to control. That was up at his knee, and back to Diogo Costa now, who has time just to sit and wait. He goes long. Oh, Conceição's away here, but it will fall into the hands of Unai Simon inside the box. So far, good game. 1-1, 31 minutes gone, 14 minutes till half time. Hopefully we see a couple more goals now as it continues on. Huygensen driving out with the ball, finds that ball to Nico Williams down this left hand side, just at the sideline. He'll take on João Neves now. Drives into the box, wins a corner for Spain. Good defending from João Neves, but a good ball again from Huygensen, who's probably got a lot of touches if you look at his stats so far this game. Spain corner now. Lamine Yamal goes back to Pedri down this left hand side. Pedri whips it in. Headed away inside the box, looking for a handball. The referee waves his hand, says no. Goes back to Fabian Ruiz. Flick on. Ruben Diaz wins the header, heads it out of the box. As Nuno Mendes picks up the ball, Ronaldo shields it away from Cucurella, but Fabian Ruiz wins it again. Gives it out to Pedri, who's just in this Portuguese half. Gives it to Lamine Yamal down this left hand side. Lamine Yamal gets tackled by Conceição, but it goes out for a Spanish throw. Marc Cucurella now gives the ball back to Pedri. Oh, Pedri with a slight mistouch there, but he gives it back to Dean Hodgson just inside the Portuguese half. Down this left hand side now, Marc Cucurella has it. Nice wee 1-2 with Nico Williams, and it's back to Dean Hodgson again. Lamine Yamal now with the ball. On this right hand side, gives it to Mingueza. Just giving it over and back to each other now. Oh, Yamal slips. Pedro Neto picks it up, gives it to Ronaldo down the sideline. Pedro Neto keeps going, goes back in midfield, and that is a free kick given away by Fabian Ruiz, who just sticks his leg out, and Pedro Neto goes over it and wins a free kick for Portugal. Yeah, just left his leg out there, Fabian Ruiz. He was going to cover it right, and Pedro Neto came back inside again and just leaves his leg out and gets a yellow card now, actually. Bruno Fernandes now standing over this free kick now. It's just inside the Spanish half. Just slightly left off centre. Nice wee tap there by Nuno Mendes. Now Bruno Fernandes can whip it in, but that just goes way over hit, and it's out for a Spanish goal kick. I mean, that was not a good set piece there. I don't know why he's complaining, because that bounced even in at the 6-yard box. Just taking a look back at this goal again, they were looking at if Oyarzabal was offside and he was interfering with play, and Joe Neves and Diogo Costa just have a scramble, and I mean, if I was the keeper, I would have came down with my hands and just claimed that, because it wouldn't have been a back pass. But either way, it's Zubamendi's happy enough because he scored, and then obviously the Nuno Mendes finish into that bottom right corner. "11 minutes left of this first half now, as Portugal have the ball deep in their own half with Gonçalo Ignacio, who goes long to this run of Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes chests it, tries to get past Mingueza, but I don't know, or even Martin Zubamendi tries to go past him, and that looked like he was offside. I was going to say, because I thought that was a free kick there by Zubamendi, but he was just offside his own half. He could have been. He nearly stayed in his own half, but Portugal have the throw-in now anyways, and with Gonçalo Ignacio gives it to Vitinha. Gonçalo Ignacio gives it to Ruben Diaz down this right-hand side. He gives it to Conceição on the touchline. Conceição comes infield, looks for a pass, gives it to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva to João Neves. Bernardo Silva now picks the ball up in his own half, down this right-hand side, gives it to Ruben Diaz. João Neves now gives it back to Ruben Diaz, and it's switched across to Gonçalo Ignacio. He's in the centre. Now Vitinha has the ball down this left-hand side. Gives it to Pedro Neto, who picks up the ball. Now he will be able to drive at Mingueza. He drives at Mingueza, goes down the line. Good defended by Mingueza, doesn't let him pass, and Pedro Neto has to go back there to Vitinha. Vitinha gives it to João Neves in midfield. João Neves over to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz to Ronaldo, who's out far again, just inside the Spanish half. I don't know why, but he likes to get on a bit of ball here, as Vitinha picks it up in midfield, has the time to turn, gives it out left to Pedro Neto. He's gonna get across. Oh no, he fakes the cross. Nice wee ball roll step over, goes down the line. Mingueza blocks. Oof. It just goes over the Mingueza tries to block, and it just hits the top of the net, and it's a Spanish kick out anyways now. Yeah, not a troubling cross there from Pedro Neto. Spain advancing forward with the ball now. Down the right hand side, gives it back to Fabian Ruiz, who picks it up in the middle midfield. He gives it out to Nico Williams. Down this left hand side is the overlap. Marco Cucurella whips it in. Oh, good defended by Goncalo Ignacio. As Vitinha tries to head it back to Nuno Mendes, but Nuno Mendes picks it up anyways and shields it out for a Portuguese throw-in. Portugal, Nuno Mendes now with the ball, just literally at his own box here with the throw-in. He's looking for an option to throw it to, as he throws it to Ronaldo and it bounces off. But the referee gives them the benefit of the doubt, and Nuno Mendes gets another throw-in now. Nuno Mendes gives it back to Goncalo Ignacio, who goes long. Ronaldo's going to get up and challenge for it, but Lenormand wins as Mingueza tries to come and field with the ball, but he loses it. And now Ronaldo down this left hand side releases Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto's going to go back to Vitinha. Portugal don't have anyone in the box as Vitinha switches it all the way across to Conceição. Conceição will get a chance to go Cucurella, or he'll lay it back to João Neves, which he does. João Neves lays it back to Ruben Dias, and the ball filters out to Goncalo Ignacio. Nuno Mendes now gives it to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto and I think it was Bernardo Silva with a bit of miscommunication as Spain pick up the ball now down this right hand side. It was Bruno Fernandes actually. It's quite hard to see with the picture, but Lamine Yamal now has the ball down this right hand side. He's going to get a chance to go at Nuno Mendes if he attacked with pace, but he slowed it down and gives it back to Pedri in midfield. Happy enough to keep it here, Spain. Fabian Ruiz picks it up, switches across to Cucurella. Cucurella gives it to Nico Williams, and it goes back to Conceição with a bit of afters there. Cucurella just like in the first minute of the game, Cucurella came in on him, but the referee saw it, and I think he gave a free kick to Spain. But Fabian Ruiz happy enough to play it quickly. Zubimendi finds Nico Williams down this left hand side, right in the sideline. Nico Williams goes back to Fabian Ruiz just outside the Portuguese box. Nico Williams now with the ball down this left hand side again, switched all the way across to Lenormand, who gives it to Lamine Yamal, to Mingueza. Yamal to Mingueza. They must like playing 1-2s with each other because they're just happy enough to keep it here. As Zubimendi picks up the ball in the middle midfield, gives it to Hodgson, who drifts off his left shoulder. Hodgson looking for a pass to Fabian Ruiz inside the pockets, but can't find it as Bernardo Silva intercepts, and Mingueza gives away a free kick, and the referee gives a free kick now to Portugal. Yeah, nice wee flick by Bernardo Silva over Mingueza, as Vitinha now stand over the ball just inside his own half. Vitinha happy enough to go short, and goes over to Goncalo Ignacio, who's in the centre back role at the minute with the ball, and then Goncalo Ignacio just picks it up just outside the D of his own box. Bernardo Silva now with the ball, just even in that left centre back position, just happy enough to get on it. He tries to find Nuno Mendes, but it's intercepted by Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal doesn't come forward, and he just gives it back to Martin Zubimendi. Nico Williams was in acres of space down this left hand side. If he released him, it was definitely a chance for Spain, as Lenormand gives it out to Mingueza right back. Mingueza gives it to the line to Lamine Yamal. Mingueza, nice wee 1-2s with Zubimendi and Ruiz as it switches across to Cucurella. Cucurella looking for that ball down the line, but he can't find it, and he gives it back to Hodgson, who gives it to Unai Simon. Unai Simon keeps it now, gives it to Pedri in midfield. picks up a pocket of space, gives it to Lamine Yamal down this right hand side, goes for the outside of the boot, pass along the ground to find Nico Williams, and it doesn't work out as Joe Neves now has the ball in this right back position for Portugal. Vitinha now gives it to Conceição. Conceição tries to come inside, but Vitinha picks up the scraps and just gives it straight to the chest to Pedri. Huygens gives it to Yamal. Yamal turns. He comes back in this left boot. Yamal gives it to Mingueza, who's just at the right side of the box. Back to Yamal, and Ronaldo just went over through the back of Yamal, but no free kick as Nuno Mendes now has this ball right in the sideline, trying to shield Yamal off. He goes down the line. Brilliant work from Nuno Mendes. The referee doesn't even give a free there. I thought he was giving a free. As Lamine Yamal comes into the box, comes to good challenge from Joe Neves to head it away. Back to Cucurella. Cucurella, nice wee flick from Oyarzabal. Oh, good interception by Joe Neves. Gain in the box, that's a bad challenge. And Oyarzabal just sliding in, catches Joe Neves as he was trying to advance forward with the ball. It looked worse than in full speed. It wasn't even that bad. And then, but he wins a free kick anyways for Portugal, Joe Neves. The referee going to give Oyarzabal a card? Nope. He's telling Vitinha to get back in his own box. But I thought that was a certain free on Nuno Mendes down that left-hand side. But it released Yamal then, who just comes into the box and he tries to whip it in and was headed out. As Ruben Diaz now has the ball down this right-hand side. Oh, surely that's a free kick now. Yeah, Cucurella comes through the back of Conceição. Joe Neves is just going to play it short here, as the referee is now having a word with the Portuguese manager. I don't know what over though, Roberto Martinez, because I don't think he has done much wrong. He just shouted after that last free kick Oyarzabal did on Joe Neves. As Vitinha picks up the ball in midfield, has time to turn, drives forward with it, finds Ronaldo. Ronaldo tries a wee flick to Bernardo Silva. It looked like he was fouled again. Referee, play on as Pedri advances forward now. Tries to find Oyarzabal, ball through, goal! Goal Spain. I mean, the referee has to quit at that. I thought that was probably a foul. But they might check it here. I mean, brilliant goal again from Spain, just coming right on the last, right on half time here, the 44th minute, and it was well done from Pedri. Pedri picked it up, drove down that right hand side into the box, and a wee slip pass that I thought wasn't actually going to work out, but it rolls through to Oyarzabal. The keeper comes out. Oyarzabal taps past him into that left corner. We'll see now what the referee, if they'll check VAR for it. I thought it did look like a free in real time. Just the hand of Lenormand on Bernardo Silva. I don't really think it was a free. And nope, Oyarzabal was onside as well. I didn't think that ball was actually going to work, but it went around Goncalo Ignacio into Oyarzabal's path, and Oyarzabal just a nice wee right foot finish into that bottom left corner. Just, I mean, ratings here both on a 4.9. That's a bit harsh. I don't think they've done that bad now. Goal. Referee's given the goal. And 2 minutes of additional time now. I mean, we're 30 seconds into it, but 2-1 Spain. What did I say? I said 3-2 Portugal. Yeah, I said that. This will be interesting to see now. Hopefully Portugal can score so I get my prediction right. As Ruben Diaz now has the ball down this right hand side, gives it to Conceição on the sideline, and he just pelts it off Pedri's face, and it goes back to Diogo Costa, the Portuguese keeper. He gives it to Goncalo Ignacio just at the box. He's looking for an option here. Vitinha's dropped in. He nearly has that middle centre back role, and he picks up the ball here from Nuno Mendes. He finds Bruno Fernandes. Nice wee ball into Ronaldo. Ronaldo holds it up. Oh, it's lost again. Spain have got the ball again. The referee just... the referee gives a free now. That was I don't know. The whistle didn't really sound like it sounded there, but it looked like Oyarzabal got stamped on there, maybe. I don't actually know. Yeah, it was Bruno Fernandes. Nah, I don't see much in that. Unless he actually hurt something there. Oyarzabal, I don't think Bruno actually touched him there. For once, Bruno didn't touch anyone. But just looking back at this goal there, looking at it onside. Yeah, it was onside. Ruben Dias' knee just keeping Oyarzabal on. Oh, that boy's wearing a Malaga top as well. Except he's wearing the blue top. As the referee just blows up for half time now. Oyarzabal's still feeling pain here. I don't know if he actually was cut, maybe it was a bit of afters. But overall, happy enough from Spain, going in 2-1. Portugal probably need to up it now in the second half, push on for a goal, hopefully see the likes of Ronaldo on the score sheet or whatever. But that's it now, half time, 2-1 Spain over Portugal. I'm going to take my wee half-time break like the players, and then I'll see you back in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm going to get a bit of food, maybe a drink or whatever, and then back up. We go through the second half reactions, and then maybe we'll see Portugal leading 3-2 question mark. Hopefully my prediction will be right, but yeah, that's it. So see you guys in like 10 minutes anyway, so I'll just stick this half-time screen on and be back in 10 minutes.
seems like the way I live. Who said I should be a big shot? Who said I should take it? I gotta lay down, think I've done enough for today. Do what I had to do, and this is enough for me. Never
And we're back. Just back from my own wee half-time break there, but as the game's just about to kick off, just, I mean, oh, I was gonna give, that looks very complicated, but there's I think, yeah, there is Nelson Semedo now comes on for Joe Neves and right back, and then Ruben Neves comes on for Conceição. So a couple of changes there for Portugal, trying to freshen it up. Yeah, so if you look at the stats, I mean, 58% possession for Spain as they have the ball right now. Fabian Ruiz gives it back to Lenormand. And then they've had 1.63 expected goals compared to Portugal's 0.12. Spain have had 7 shots. They've had 3 big chances where Portugal have had 2 shots, and Nuno Mendes' goal wasn't considered a big chance. So, but maybe these might make it, or not. No, Ruben Neves, I mean, might make a difference in midfield. Might control it a bit more, and then Nelson Semedo right back might give them a bit more pace, and adding, not letting the likes of Nico Williams get forward as much as he did last time. As Lenormand has the ball now at his feet in the Spanish half, and just gives it into Pedri or Zubimendi, I mean, who has all the time in the world. I mean, yeah, he just keeps it, just like, approaches the Portugal half now and gives it to Marco Correa at left back. Fabian Ruiz now picks it up. Nice wee triangle between him, Huygensen and Zubimendi. Happy enough. Again, Portugal are letting Spain have the ball in there and letting them sit with that in there, and then Huygensen drives forward again, tries to find Cucurella. Cucurella keeps it in right in the sideline, and Nico Williams comes back and gives it out to Fabian Ruiz, who's going to try and switch it the other side but can't, so he gives it back to Dean Huygensen. Huygensen tries to thread a pass through to Nico Williams, and Cucurella just lets that one run out of play. I mean, yeah, Joe Neves and Conceição, they're sitting on the bench. I didn't think they were doing that bad. Joe Neves probably wasn't playing great, but he's not a right back either. Like, I would, he has played really good for PSG in that centre midfield, and then I thought Conceição was doing better than Neto probably in this side. But look, Roberto Martinez needed to change, and as Nuno Mendes now picks up the ball, gives it to Pedro Neto down this left hand side. Nice wee touches. He's away. Shot. Goal! Bruno. Oh, offside. Bruno Fernandes. I mean, I thought there, because that looked a really easy goal. I think Bruno News or someone to the Nuno Mendes passed it out to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes flicked it to Pedro Neto, and Pedro Neto gave it back to him. So Pedro Neto was so far offside, and I don't even think Unai Simon even moved for that one properly. It didn't look like a proper shot, to be honest. I thought it was. Thought, why is Bruno taking it this far out? But anyways, still 2-1 Spain. As the referee's just having a word now with Fabian Ruiz as he stands over this free kick. He gives it to Pedri. Pedri finds Oyarzabal. Now gives it to Lamine Yamal right in the sideline, right hand side. Gives it back to Mingueza. Mingueza into Fabian Ruiz. He finds Zubimendi to Huygensen. Huygensen carries it. Gives it to Zubimendi. Huygensen gives it to Fabian Ruiz in the middle midfield. Just again, Fabian Ruiz, Zubimendi getting touch with the ball as Mingueza comes in field and gives it to Zubimendi. And then Fabian Ruiz is now in the ball. So I think that will be kind of the story of the match. Spain have had here, as Mark Cucurella now picks it up down this left hand side, attacking with a bit of pace, back inside to Zubamendi. Zubamendi gives it back to Fabian Ruiz, who is able to just take his time in the ball, put his foot on it, and switch it over to Pedri. Pedri now gives it to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal will get to take on Nuno Mendes, but he gives it back into Pedri. Pedri finds Lamine Yamal with an invert pass. Good tackle from Nuno Mendes there. Lamine Yamal actually hasn't done much so far this game. I mean, to be fair, Nuno Mendes has been probably one of the best, if not the best, left back in the world this year. So, I mean, you can't complain him if you're coming up against him. But Lamine Yamal's supposed to be, in some people's eyes, the Ballon d'Or winner. But as Pepe, Luis Figo, Jose Mourinho all watch on there. Portuguese throwing. Nelson Semedo throws long, and Lenormand just comes through the back of Ronaldo, but he actually wins the header, so Ronaldo doesn't even go to ground, as Zubamendi gives it out to Yamal down this right hand side. Good tackle again by Nuno Mendes, who wins the ball, and Nuno Mendes is hurt. He's down the ground. Will Portugal put the ball out of play? No, he's getting back to his feet now. Nice footwork from Ruben Diaz there. We lack Raqueta, I think they're called in FIFA anyways. As the ball goes out right now, Bernardo Silva picks it up. Bernardo Silva's going a Cucurella cross in. Hutchinson heads clear. Back out to Ronaldo, edge of the box. Finds Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves out to Pedro Neto down this left hand side. Pedro Neto gets a cross in, and it's deflected off Mingueza, and Unai Simon collects. Mingueza now passes infield, intercepted by Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves has actually done well since he came on. As Oyarzabal picks up the ball now in midfield, holds it up, and is able to turn on it, and he gives it to Pedri now. Pedri gives it out to Lamine Yamal down this right hand side. Lamine Yamal just takes his time. We want to between Pedri and Yamal, and it filters back to Zubamendi, Fabian Ruiz. This Spanish midfield is starting to get touches now, as Nico Williams tries to take a pass from Ruben Diaz there with a wee touch, and Ruben Diaz just sticks both his arms out and has none of that as Portugal advance away now with the ball. Bernardo Silva down this right hand side gives it to Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves can strike a ball, blocked. Ruben Neves looking for handball, but I think Pedri had his hands covered in, so I don't think it was. As Nelson Semedo wins a Portuguese thrown over Cucurella there. Ronaldo seems to be coming out to the edge of the box a lot, trying to get on a ball around there. I don't think really helps as as Ruben Neves just picks up the ball now in midfield. He's just keeping it. Nuno Mendes with the ball in field. Good tackle there by Lenormand as Lamine Yamal drives away with it. Gives it to Martin Zubamendi. Now Fabian Ruiz has all the time in the world in midfield. He's just happy enough to keep it. Plays an infield pass to Pedri. Back to Fabian Ruiz. Pedri again. Pedri switches out to Mingueza down this right hand side. Mingueza gives it to Lamine Yamal. And back to Mingueza again. Nice wee triangle there from Pedri and Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal tries to thread it through to Fabian Ruiz's run between Vitinha and Gonçalo Ignacio. Oh, nice bit of skill there from Nuno Mendes just to take it past Yamal. It was like a wee drag back even, and he goes down the line as Portugal now advance in the middle midfield with Vitinha picking up the ball. Ronaldo getting a bit of afters there. The referee plays advantage. Ronaldo sprinting into the box now, as Bernardo Silva should probably put that cross in there as he cuts in from that right hand side, but the ball's whipped in now and it's blocked by Cucurella. And Cucurella's hurt his face because the ball hit him. Ah, jeez, he is. I don't think people actually like him. No harm. Yeah, I mean Ruben Diaz puts that ball in and he just heads it away, but maybe it actually hurt. But yeah, nice bit of skill there. They're showing Nuno Mendes drag back there on Yamal. Nelson Semedo now with the throw in down this right hand side, just outside, well, just actually at the box of Portugal or Spain even. He's looking for a cross, but it's only Ronaldo in there. I mean, only Ronaldo's a big statement because it's still Ronaldo in there. As Huygens clears now from a 6-yard box, and Ruben Diaz Goncalo Ignacio heads it away to try and find Ruben Diaz, but Nico Williams picks it up on the left hand side now. He takes it past Bernardo, gives it back to Fabian Ruiz, 1-2, but tackled by Vitinha. Now away go Portugal. Ruben Neves gives it to Bernardo Silva, to Vitinha in midfield. He gives it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's time to turn. Lenormand, good tackle again. Lenormand's playing well, to be fair. Probably should have been sharper touch there from Ronaldo. Portugal have the squad depth to make some changes if they need to. Likes of Goncalo Ramos can come on. Fabian Ruiz shoots. Good save from Unai Simon, patted away. Did I just say Unai Simon? I meant Diogo Costa. I knew that's why my brain is just not working today right now. My God. Hopefully no one heard that, but anyways. Ruben Neves now is the ball midfield. Oh, he tries to curl a pass there and just bounces off Zubimendi's head. Tried to find Pedro Neto's run as Pedri again just picks up the ball in space. Yes, being happy enough to slow down there. This game has definitely opened up. As Ruben Neves lost the ball and it bounced off Zubimendi. I mean, Pedri was in loads of space even to drive forward, but there was the 4 Portuguese defenders back and he just passed it off to Yamal as Huygens goes for the big switch to Yamal, and okay, that is way into the stands. Yeah, nice strike from Fabian Ruiz, to be fair. Keeps it down low, but Diogo Costa, just nice wee save, pats it away. As speaking about Diogo Costa, now has the ball at his own net. Gives it to Ruben Diaz just outside his box, and it's switched back across to Goncalo Ignacio. Spain are happy enough to let him have it there as Ruben Neves picks up the ball, gives it to Nuno Mendes. Infield to Ronaldo. Ronaldo again tackled. Well, first of all, he was offside, and then he got tackled by Huygens. Yeah, he was offside, yeah. Zubimendi just standing over this free, just inside the Spanish half. He's probably... he's looking for an option here. He just gives it back to Mingueza. They're going to keep the ball anyways, it looked like. As Mingueza drives in field and goes back to Lenormand. Lenormand down this right hand side to Oyarzabal, who's back in the right back position there. Just picking up a bit of ball. Maybe he got a bit bored up at striker. Fabian Ruiz gives it out right between Oyarzabal and Mingueza, but Oyarzabal keeps it in. Gives it in field to Pedri. Pedri turns, gives it out to Zubimendi, who gives it to Fabian Ruiz, who has time to turn. Finds Nico Williams. Nico Williams with a wee flick to Cucurella. Cucurella back to Fabian Ruiz, just inside the Spanish half. Oh, Fabian Ruiz with through ball there. Cucurella could be offside. Cucurella puts it into the box. Oh, chance again there, but Nico Williams just didn't even connect with the ball there. I mean, that fell to his feet right inside the box. Again, should be looking to get it on target. Well, hit the ball first maybe as Huygens again. I mean, Ronaldo, every time the ball's passed into him, he just hasn't got a touch in the second half. The Spanish centre-backs have stepped forward and either just took it off him and just tackled him, and the ball bounces. Maybe it goes back to a Portuguese midfielder or Spanish midfielder, but I mean, to be fair, they are playing well, the two centre-halves, Lenormand and Dean Huygens. As speaking about Lenormand, has the ball now and he goes back to Unai Simon in net. Unai Simon with a chip ball to Cucurella, and that looks too high for him. Yep. And it goes out for a Portuguese throw-in. Just around... Yeah, well, I mean, they just took it quickly anyways from far back and gave back to Ruben Diaz, who gives it into midfield to Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves back to Goncalo Ignacio. He gives it to Pedro Neto down this left-hand side. Pedro Neto gets the ball 1-2 off Lamine Yamal there, and he just happy enough to give it back to Goncalo Ignacio. Ruben Neves has time here to pick out a pass. Switches across to Bernardo Silva, who's right in this sideline. Bernardo Silva just gives a nice wee touch to Nelson Semedo and back to Ruben Neves again. Now Ruben Dias advances forward with the ball. Gives it to Gonçalo Ignacio, who just... Vitinha is picking up a bit of ball back here. He's just happy enough as Vitinha keeps it. Gives it... Oh. Yeah, switched across to Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias now. Oh. Bernardo Silva with this ball. Portugal are happy. Well, Spain are happy enough for Portugal to keep it here because they are no danger. Bruno hasn't touched the ball in a while, and I'm waiting for Ronaldo to get a chance here. Nuno Mendes goes down the byline, takes a pass. Yamal inside the box, cross. Ronaldo up and head, goal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Is he going to do the soup? No, just a wee calm, celebration. One more. Just calm down. Yeah, I mean, again, there's a Portugal fan with the United jersey on. Ronaldo. I mean, again, Nuno Mendes, brilliant play, but he just eased past Lamine Yamal there. I don't want to be Lamine Yamal critic because he's been brilliant this year, but he gets the ball and he takes it inside, takes one touch inside Nuno Mendes, and then darts the ball past as Mingueza stepped up, and then he whips the cross in, and it gets blocked by Lenormand's trailing leg. It was either between Cucurella or Ronaldo as the ball's up in the air, and Ronaldo just uses his body, moves Cucurella out of the way, and just taps it into the net, then past Unai Simon again. 2-2. My prediction is still on. 3-2 Portugal. That'll definitely give Portugal a bit of fighting now, and it will mean Spain. Yeah, Ronaldo's just like 8 goals in 9 matches right now Ronaldo has, so I mean, you can't really say anything about that, even though he is still playing in Saudi Arabia. But wow, Cristiano, please let me touch you. Jeez, weird sign. But Nuno Mendes now is a free kick in his own half. Yeah, he goes. Oh, he tries to find Pedro Neto with a long ball. Yeah, Ronaldo again coming deep there. But the one touch he got inside the box was at the back stick from a cross. And he scored, so I think he kind of has to do that more. In the first half he was trying to pick it up maybe around the box too much, but I don't know. I'm just gonna turn on my light here because it's dark enough. That's better. The Portugal fans in full force now. As Pedri picks up the ball in midfield and just has time to switch it out to Mingueza. Mingueza gives it to Lamine Yamal down this right hand side. I'm waiting for him to create something. I'm waiting for him. For a game I said Lamine Yamal hasn't done anything, just to pick up the ball and put it into top corner. Oh, he has the ball's away. Pedri's away here even. Inside the box, turns Nuno Mendes inside out. Blocked by Nuno Mendes again. I mean, it was brilliant play from Pedri there. He just picked up the ball in a pocket of space between the left back and the centre back and just drove at them as Lamine Yamal takes the short corner quickly, has it on this right hand side, puts the ball in, and it's going to be collected by Diogo Costa, who punches that for some reason. He easily could have caught that, but Vitinha puts Bernardo Silva or Pedro Neto away on the quick counter attack, and Pedro Neto wins the free kick. Yeah, Bruno's having words with someone on the sideline here. I don't know what about, but I haven't seen him actually get on the ball much at the minute, Bruno. I haven't seen him do much this game. Yeah, I mean, just looking back to Pedri's chance there, he took it inside, Nuno Mendes went inside and then took it back outside and goes for the shot, but Nuno Mendes got back again to actually block the shot, to be fair. Nuno Mendes has been playing well. He's probably been up there as man of the match. Bernardo Silva drives down the wing, down this right hand side with the ball. Oh, takes on Cucurella and Fabian Ruiz and wins a free kick. Yeah, I mean, brilliant play from Bernardo Silva. He's so good in the ball when he wants to do that. Has the referee just given a throw-in for that? No, that looked like that's a free. Maybe not. It's a light free kick. I don't know why Cucurella is saying dive, because he would be the one to dive because he's not that like. Bernardo Silva won the free kick. Yeah, I love just watching Bernardo Silva just down that right wing whenever he gets a chance. He hasn't done it much at City in the past wee while, but like I remember back to that game against like Afonso Davies and Bayern Munich. Just he's so good in the ball, just down that right hand side. I mean, no one can get near him. He's not fast, nothing, but he's really smart in it. He's got such a good left foot. He has been a joy to watch, to be fair, as a City fan over the years. As he's whispering into Ruben Diaz's ear now. The referee having a word with Ronaldo, Semedo. I don't know what about, to be honest, because I don't think they've done much wrong again, but kick in. First time he's touched the ball, probably in the second half, he whips it in. Oh, headed away. Ruben Diaz puts his arms up in the air. Bruno Fernandes happy enough to just let it go out of play for a Portuguese throw-in. Yeah, Ruben Diaz saying he pulled his shirt, or he was pulling his shirt. I'd like to see the replay in that one. There is pull his shirt, and he is all over Ruben Diaz there. But I don't know if Ruben Diaz was actually going to get over to the ball, but that potentially could be a penalty shout. A bit soft, but Pedro Neto has this ball down the left hand side now, gives it back to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the big switch to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva now with a nice touch. Oh, nice reverse pass. Oh, that was a really nice reverse pass to Bruno. I mean, Cucurella, and I think it was, I don't know who else it was, maybe Zubimendi or someone, or Yazerbal, or someone was lost there. But Bruno Fernandes is across, just gets blocked and goes into the hands of Unai Simon. 66 minutes into this game, as Pedri gets the ball in midfield, deep in his own half, he just gives it out to Cucurella at left back, and he is fouled there by Ruben Diaz. He's tumbled over there, and I don't think there was any need for it from Diaz because he was so far out. Zubimendi now with the ball. He gives it out left to Cucurella. Nico Williams was looking for that run in behind, but he just went slightly offside, so Cucurella can give it. Now Dean Hodgson with the ball at centre back, gives it back to Unai Simon. Unai Simon gives it across to Lenormand. As Portugal, well, Ronaldo pressed up there, but no one really pressed with him. Oh, as Pedro Neto slips as he tries to press. Fabian Ruiz switches across to Dean Hodgson. I think we might see changes now in the next couple of minutes as Cucurella gets the ball down this left hand side. He finds Nico Williams. Nico Williams comes back to Cucurella. I am on for my prediction, by the way, but I don't think it will. Now, thinking about it, I said 3-2. Lamine Yamal with this ball down the right hand side. Fabian Ruiz made a good run, but Yamal just delayed the pass. Maybe Ruiz's run wasn't that great, needed a perfect pass. As they're just playing 1-2s down this right hand side now. And Geza gets involved there at the wee triangle as they switched all the way out now to Zubimendi, who gives it to Dean Hodgson, who drives forward into the Portuguese half, out to Cucurella at left back. Nico Williams and Cucurella just keeping the ball there as it goes back to Hodgson again, who gives it to Zubimendi. Just keeping the ball here. Pedri, nice turn there. Gives it to Nico Williams. Can they get a crossing? Nope. They're going to keep it. Is again back with the ball with Hodgson. He must have about 100 touches or something. He must, because he's been on the ball so much. Fabian Ruiz is the time to turn out. Gives it to Mingueza into Pedri in midfield. Pedri goes for the switch to Nico Williams. Nico Williams on the left hand side, just at the edge of the box. He comes inside. Shoots. Oof. Just past the right hand side of the post. Good chance again from Nico Williams. He has been playing well this game. It was close enough effort. I think Diogo Costa would have got there anyways. Yeah, just looking back at that goal there, Ronaldo's goal. Yeah, it came up in the air. I thought Ronaldo's going to head this in, but it came down to his foot and he just followed it in. Spain press up, but Bruno Fernandes wins a Portuguese throw-in. I'm waiting to see the first manager to make a change here. I would say I'd say Spain are happy enough. I think they might bring off Oyarzabal maybe. Um, in a while. If that, I think that might be the first change maybe. As Nuno Mendes throws it long into midfield, you can never do that. He just threw it long into midfield at Bruno, and I mean Zubimendi just picked it up there and tackled him, but it went all the way back to Diogo Costa in net for Portugal. Vitinha in the left back position here picking up the ball, and no options there for Goncalo Ignacio. And I mean, yeah, it goes straight to Lamine Yamal, and Nuno Mendes just kind of has to foul there. Vitinha kind of dropped off into the left back position, but it gave Goncalo Ignacio no options to give it to in centre midfield. If Vitinha just drifted in, he would have got it, and he would have had loads of time to turn. But either way, Spain happy enough. They've won a free kick now down this right hand side. Yamal over it with Pedri again. This is definitely a crossing opportunity here. It's not a shot, but looks like Yamal's going to take it. Headed out by Nelson Semedo. Nuno Mendes keeps it in away from a corner. Bernardo Silva picks it up, but Cucurella beats him in a sprint race and is able to give the ball back to Mungueza now, who's just at the centre back role really. He's just keeping it. Gives it over to Zubimendi in the middle, literally in the central spot. Now to Cucurella down this left hand side. Yep, Spain keeping the ball again. Zubimendi's just in midfield, getting it. Gives it to Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes to Pedri, to Zubimendi. Zubimendi switches across to Mungueza. Mungueza tries a first time pass to Pedri, but it doesn't work out. But he picks up the ball anyways. Nico Williams now flick pass to Pedri, and Pedri just can't control it. And Ruben Neves comes away with the ball now. Ronaldo, yep. Or no, Portugal are making 2 substitutions. Rafael Leao and someone else we'll see now shortly. As Bernardo Silva comes down this right hand side, advancing forward the ball. He releases Nelson Semedo. Nelson Semedo cross, and it goes straight into the hands of Unai Simon. "72 minutes gone. 18 minutes left. Yep, 2 subs for Portugal coming up. It's wondering, will Spain make a substitution? They probably have to. But they're happy enough to keep the ball again, or Portugal are happy enough to let them keep the ball here. I mean, yeah, Fabian Ruiz has picked up a lot of ball in the second half, to be fair. As it's feed into Cucurella, back to Dean Hutchinson, back all the way to Unai Simon. Pedri turns in the middle midfield, finds Cucurella out in this left hand side. Cucurella comes in, and Nico Williams goes away. I would say he's probably offside, and I'm waiting for the flag's up now. But I mean, yep, the referee calls for subs, and Spain have subs ready as well. So Renato Viega will be coming on, and Rafael Leao for Portugal. Goncalo Ignacio will be coming off. So Renato Viega on for Goncalo Ignacio. And then I think Bernardo Silva. Yeah, Bernardo Silva will be coming off for Rafael Leao. I wonder what formation Portugal will go to now. I've actually thought Bernardo Silva has, again, probably done better than what Pedro Neto has done now in the second half. To be fair, I don't really think it's fair in him. I think Pedro Neto hasn't done that much, to be honest. Bernardo's probably drove with the ball. Isco and Mikel Merino both coming on. So no attacking subs on yet. Well, I would say Isco and Moreno, 2 midfielders. Isco obviously part of that Conference League. Let's go check this. Oh, nearly fell there. I'm back. Let me close this, get this fixed. Right, Renato Vega now with the ball, left centre back role, gives it to Nuno Mendes. Rafael now on this left hand side. I mean, he'll bring pace and power to this team as he tries to run the line, but no luck. This might go to extra time if no one scores. Fabian, oh, that's Mikel Merino. I need to. Yeah, so Isco came on for Pedri and Mikel Merino came on for Fabian Ruiz. So Zubimendi still staying on there, controlling the ball as Isco just on the ball now. He's used to finals, Isco. 62% possession for Spain, 38% for Portugal. As Mingueza now has this ball down the right back. Isco 1-2. Isco switches across. Oh, good interception there by Pedro Neto, and it goes all the way back to Diogo Costa. Renato Vega gives it to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes can drive forward with pace. Keep going. Oh, that's a very risky pass there from Nuno Mendes, straight across the back line. But Portugal still managed to keep the ball, and Pedro Neto now has the ball down this right hand side. 78 minutes gone, 12 minutes to go. I mean, could we see this go to extra time? I don't. This is going to be a tough one. I mean, it doesn't really look like, well, looks like one chance maybe might take the game, but it's going to see whoever finds that chance first. As Rafael now has this ball down the left hand side, whips it in. Oof, good header away from Cucurella, good defending, and it's out for a Portuguese corner. Pedro Neto now with the ball in his hand. I wonder who he's waiting to take this corner here. Bruno short. They could do it to Bruno quickly. The referee stopping things there. They could have easily passed it to Bruno there if the referee hadn't stopped. I mean, Normand and Ruben Diaz pushing. I mean, Ronaldo's got his hands up here, but I don't think. Yeah, the referee's talking. So Bruno Fernandes comes over and takes a corner now off Pedro Neto. As Unai Simon comes back. Oh, Diogo Costa's down now again. I don't know what he's feeling, but players are able to get a water break here. Right, finally, the corner kick is now going to be taken. Hopefully, there will be maybe 4 minutes of added time, I would say, as Bruno gets ready to take this corner kick. Yep, referee gives him the go ahead, and Bruno's only putting down the ball now. Brilliant. Ball in. Oh, headed away from Cucurella. Now Lamine Yamal picks it up on the edge of the box. He comes back inside, and I mean, yeah, smart to be fair. Really smart foul from Pedro Neto to be fair. Didn't let Yamal get any momentum away and just dragged them back to be fair. Good foul, and it allows Portugal. Leinormand's just allowed to come forward with the ball and gives it to Mingueza. Mingueza comes in field. He's going to try give it in midfield to Mikel Moreno. Or even Oyarzabal. Mikel Moreno's moved forward there. Dean Hodgkinson gets the ball down this left hand side. Oh, brilliant run forward there. Gives it to Tesco, edge the box. Shoot! Oh, great save, Diogo Costa. That was a brilliant run forward there. I think it was from Martin Zubimendi, maybe. And then nice wee ball to Isco inside. The Skechers boots. Has a shot. Then Diogo Costa raises up and tips it over the bar. Again, positive from Spain. We might see a winner here yet before extra time, if there is. Lamine Yamal now, but with the right hand side, comes into the box out to the big cross. Slight deflection. Referee's given a free out to Portugal. Yeah, and a clash of boots there. A clash of boot to head. Mikel Moreno's boot, I think, caught. I can't actually see who it is on the ground now because they've covered up their face. But yeah, they'll definitely be added time now. Oh, Ruben Neves. No, it wasn't from Mikel Moreno. It was actually from Rafael Leao. He caught him right in with the shin pad, maybe. It looked like it, anyways. Ruben Neves just checking to make sure he's alright. Diogo Costa gives it short to Ruben Diaz. And it's Diogo Costa goes long here. Good win header. Oh, Oyarzabal's through in goal. Oyarzabal chips. Oh my god, what a clearance by Renato Viega. And the flag for offside goes up now. I mean, yeah, a bit hectic there. Zubimendi wins the header from Diogo Costa and it falls straight to Isco. Isco flicks Oyarzabal through and Oyarzabal chips Diogo Costa and then Renato Viega out of nowhere just kicks it. What a clearance. Just kicks it over the bar. No, just out there. Clears up in the air. Cucurella now wins the header. Nico Williams has it down this right hand side, but Nelson Semedo picks it up. Vitinha is the ball now, just advancing into the midfield line. Switches across to Rafael Leao. We'll get to see him maybe running at a player. Nope, he comes back. Gives it to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes with a bit of scrambly touches. Yamal advances forward. Good tackle by Vitinha, but I don't think that was a foul. And Roberto Martinez isn't happy about that one, I think. I don't think he really caught Yamal at all. And yeah, I thought he won the ball there, and Yamal went down really easily. But anyways, Spain won the free kick. This would be quite fun if it actually went straight to penalties. I'd actually enjoy that. But Isco now picks up the ball midfield, tries to thread a pass through to Nico Williams. Now it goes the other way. Oh, and Unai Simon comes out to collect, gives it out to Marc Cucurella at left back. Yeah, Spain keeping the ball again. 85 minutes gone. I'd say 10 minutes left of this match. I'd say we'll see to the 95th minute, maybe, if not more. Isco is able to turn a midfield, wins a free kick. Portuguese players don't agree with that one by Vitinha, but no, I think that was a free kick. As Isco stands over it, plays short quickly to Zubimendi. Zubimendi gives it out to Cucurella down the sideline, down the left hand side, back to Zubimendi, gives it back to Hodgson. Hodgson drives forward, chip ball to Cucurella right in the left hand side. That's a time to whip it in there. He plays a nice infield pass to Isco. Isco out to Nico Williams, back out to Isco. Isco looking for a pass, switches it all the way over to Yamal, but Nuno Mendes intercepts. Rafa Leao flicks. He should be playing Nuno Mendes through there, and Yamal gets back in defensive work and picks it up. As Ronaldo set down to go. Another injury. So we've had Diogo Costa, we've had Ronaldo, as Goncalo Ramos is coming on now. So they were obviously Ronaldo just tired, he has put in a shift, to be fair, today. I hope it's not anything more, really. Going back to his goal as well, 8 goals, 9 matches. I mean, he can still... Cristiano, please let me touch you. Oh my god. PS, you are my goat. That's the commitment we need from fans there. That's more like it. Change is made now. Ronaldo comes off. Goncalo Ramos on. This might make a change, maybe. Might make a difference. 88th minute now. I want to see a winner before. I don't really want to see it go to extra time. I want to see like a thriller winner at the end, because I feel if it goes into extra time, we won't see penalties in. So Hodgson now picks up the ball, drives forward. He's just able to drive forward, Hutchinson, whenever he gets it. Nico Williams now at the ball at this left-hand side. Cucurella, Nico Williams, back all the way to Hodgson. He gives it to Zubimendi in the middle midfield. Zubimendi switches it to the right-back position, Mingueza. Lamine Yamal comes inside, looking for a bit of miscommunication there from Isco and Yamal, and it's collected by Diogo Costa. Diogo Costa goes long. Goncalo Ramos wins the header and the free kick as he gets up straight away. And to be fair, good first touch from Goncalo Ramos there, as Portugal would be looking to try and get a move on now that they have the free kick. They will probably go short with it though. Yep, they do. Ruben Diaz gets it now down this right hand side near the sideline. I think they needed to get it to Rafael. I mean, he's a dangerous player, like the speed and all. But he hasn't had many 1v1s against Mingueza. Every time he's got the ball, there's either Lamine Yamal or someone else just waiting. I mean, and then he just lays it back then. So we might see maybe a wee run as the game maybe opens up now in the last like 2 minutes, maybe. As Ruben Diaz is looking for a pass option, has to go back, and it's switched to Diogo Costa, and it's the edge of his box, and Renato Vega gets time to run forward now. Oh, Rafa Leao now picks it up in the sideline, gives it to Nuno Mendes. There's the 1-2. Rafa Leao running down the line. Nice bit of skill there from Leao. Just a wee inside cut, outside cut down the line. Wins a free kick just outside the box line, man, with a... I mean, he kind of... If he didn't foul him there, he was through on goal, yeah. He was just that would be a tap-in for Goncalo Ramos. 2 minutes of added time. Hold on a minute here. So you're telling me all injuries, the Diego Costa, Ronaldo sitting down, well, that lasted about 10 seconds, but then the VAR checks and all, I still think that was... I was expecting 4 minutes, probably. This might be it. Last kick of the game. Bruno Fernandes stands over it. Free kick. Left. Right in the corner of the left-hand side of the box. 2-man wall. Is he going to go for the shot? Oh, it's a 1-man wall now. Yeah, you could easily go for the shot here. Goes for the shot. Unai Simon saves and bounces back to Renato Viega, and it just bounces off his knee. He wasn't expecting that. And it goes out for a goal kick for Spain. I mean, if I was Bruno there, I think I would have had to go maybe... He went keeper side. I think I would have went the other side, or I would have whipped it in. As Unai Simon's going to go long here. This may be it. This may be the last chance. Yeah, the referee can't call it yet, but if there's a flick on or anything... Oh, no, good header away from Ruben Diaz. Again from Marco Correa. 30 seconds left. Isco picks up the ball down this left-hand side, gives it back to Cucurella. I take it we are going to see extra time maybe. Leierman switches it back to Huygensen in their own half here. Huygensen goes across to Lenormand. Lenormand gives it to Lamine Yamal down the line. Lamine Yamal, yep, and the referee calls it. That is it now. Extra time. I mean, to be fair, what a game so far. Yeah. I would like to see it just go straight to penalties. To be honest, I love watching penalties. And I know it's hard done by to see teams beat, but it is great to see just good penalties, to be fair, because there are players there that can hit them. I'm actually going to run for a wee water break here so I can actually fill my water bottle, and then I will be back in about a couple of minutes maybe for the start of extra time, hopefully, and then hopefully to see my prediction might be right. 3-2 Portugal, I'm telling you. Right, take this, I'll be back. back we are. Second half of extra time is about to start, or first half of extra time, even it's about to start. I'm just gonna play about with this ball now because Barcelona ball. Just I found it in my house, so I thought it would be handy for a Spain final. Now started again. Renato Vega goes long. Cucurella heads away, and it goes back to Cucurella again. Yeah, I mean, it might say, oh, interception there. It's Rafael now has the ball down the left hand side. Is he gonna get a nice? Straight away swarmed by players. It's Mingueza. Oh, cross in. To be fair to Rafael, he done really well there to get the cross in. I thought Mingueza actually tackled him there, and then there was no one in the box for the pass back. And as Vitinha's the ball now in midfield, gives it to Ruben Diaz, just the right hand side in the Spanish half. Now it's with Rafael and Nuno Mendes over this left hand side. Back to Rafael. 1-2 with Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes can cross in. Oh, it's a wild chance there. Nuno Mendes crossed in. Nelson Semedo in the box. And, I mean, he should be probably putting that away. It was brilliant play from Rafael and Nuno Mendes. And it comes into Nelson Semedo just in the 6-yard box. And he hits it with his left foot and it just bounces back off his right boot. As we see two changes for Spain now. Alex Baena comes on and Nico Williams comes off, and then Pedro Porro comes on, and then Mingueza would probably, Mingueza's coming off. Pedro Porro will add a bit, maybe with set pieces and all, for Spain, and then Alex Baena might add a bit of speed and a bit of stamina and all down this left hand side, because Nico Williams has played a lot. He's ran a lot even today, or tonight even now. As Lenormand advances forward the ball and Goncalo Ramos just fouls him. I mean, yeah, it's a good foul to be fair, as Lenormand just was running forward and Spain get away with the ball quickly. Hutchinson goes back to Zubimendi. Zubimendi goes in midfield to Isco. Back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson goes long to the run of Alex Baena, but it's headed away by Renato Vega to his Chelsea teammate Cucurella. Now to Alex Baena down this left hand side to Isco. Back to Cucurella. And yeah, interception by Nelson Semedo, and it goes out for throw-in. Back to Lenormand now down this right hand side. Switch across to Hutchinson. Hutchinson gives it to Cucurella. Back to Hutchinson. He gives it across to Lenormand. Yep, Spain happy enough to just sit and play at the ball now at the minute here. Switch across to Dean Hutchinson down this left hand side. He's just able to drive out with the ball. He gives it to Isco, who drops deep. Back to Hutchinson. Best miscommunication there, and Alex Baena just fouls Nelson Semedo. Yeah, Alex Baena was looking to go in behind, and he would have been away if he went in behind, but then he had to make the foul in Nelson Semedo, because Nelson Semedo was going to advance forward with the ball. We might not see a goal, you know. This might go to penalties. And my prediction won't be right. But I don't really care about it now, to be honest, because Spain could easily score, but they don't really look as much as a threat, you know. As Rafael picks up the ball down this left hand side, takes it past Porro, keeps it. Oh, that was Nuno Mendes. No, it's Rafael. I mean, that was brilliant play again from Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes has probably been man of the match, to be honest. He has been brilliant. Like, got the goal, and everything he's done down that left side has been like perfect. Like, and he's been marking Lamine Yamal a full game. Like, even though Lamine Yamal is only 17, 18, a teenager, anyways, but. Yep, Portugal again just sitting with the ball now at their halfway line. They give it out left to Rafael and he gives it back. Yep, again, just keeping the ball here. They will get a chance, to be fair, Portugal. They will eventually, as Ruben Diaz feeds Pedro Neto down this right hand side to Nelson Semedo. Back to Ruben Diaz. To Pedro Neto now. He's on the right hand side of this touchline. Tries to work across, and that's surely. That was a free kick. Really bad. I thought that was a free kick. The referee stopped the game. I thought that was a free kick on Pedro Neto by Alex Baena, to be honest. I thought it was a stone wall free there. He just barged into him. And then, yeah, the referee stopped the game anyways. I think it was because Pedro Neto was holding his head. I mean, we'll have to see here. Ronaldo sits on watching from the bench. Yeah, it's just going to be a drop ball to an icy man. Portuguese fans standing up with the megaphones, to be fair. It's quite cool. Spain now with the ball down this right hand side. Try and go long to find Lamine Yamal, but Nuno Mendes intercepts. Bad pass there by Nuno Mendes. And Zubimendi picks up. He drives forward. Zubimendi's been good as well, to be fair. Lamine Yamal now down this right hand side. Gives it back to Isco. Isco back to Lamine Yamal. Back to Isco. Whips it in. Cross. Oh, headed away by Ruben Diaz. Chance. Oh, Spain. Cucurella edge of the box. Oh, over the bar. Yeah, I thought Alex Baena, he tried to lay it in as a pass inside the box there. He should have just had a go himself, and then comes out to Cucurella and he swings wildly at it and goes over. If he kept his head down there, Cucurella could have went and target and troubled Diogo Costa and nets. Yep. Just a nice wee pass to Vitinha there, who just picks the ball up in his own wee box from Diogo Costa. Oh, that's a nice flick there from Goncalo Ramos to find Rafael, a wee backheel flick type thing, and Rafael takes a free kick quickly. The referee doesn't allow it. As Vitinha stands over the ball now, just inside their own half. We won't have to go. Renato Viega now with the ball deep in his own half, actually, as he gives it back to Diogo Costa, who's at his own box. Just outside it now, gives it to Renato Viega. Renato Viega gets pressed, gives it to Rafael down the line. He keeps it in. Nuno Mendes is away now, driving down this line. Nice touch from Nuno Mendes. Comes inside. Nuno Mendes again comes back inside. Penalty shouts there. The referee says no. I mean, what a run again. Oh, fights break out here. Yeah. Alex Baena and I think it was Alex Baena. Yeah. Yeah, just a bit of round now going on, actually. The referee's looking to chat to people here. I think he's looking to chat to Nuno Mendes and Alex Baena. Yeah. Gives a yellow card to both of them. I don't think. Well, unless there was something badly wrong. We'll see the replay in a second. I don't think there was much wrong. Maybe it just yeah, he runs inside. He felt the hand on the back there from Lenormand, and no, he lost his foot, and it wasn't a pen. But after Nuno Mendes ran into the box, he should have took the shot on Nuno Mendes. There's a potential red card check. I don't know what for. Maybe it's for Nuno Mendes after me saying he's had a brilliant game. This might go well. Check over. We didn't even. Oh, we do see it now. Yeah, Alex Baena just pushes Nuno Mendes, and then Nuno Mendes falls over, and then Rafael pushes Alex Baena, and then they all start pushing. Then, yeah, there wasn't much in that. There was a bit over dramatic there, to be fair. As we enter the 101st minute now of extra time, 4 minutes to go till half time, extra time. We could see penalties. As Lenormand now has the ball at his own box. He carries it out. He gives it to Pedro Porro right back. Porro goes to the line to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, not a great pass there as Portugal pick it up. Now Rafael driving down this left hand side. Rafael into the box. Oh, good defending there. Who is that? Alex Baena, was it? That was really good defending there. It was good defending to get back after that. That was Pedro Porro, yeah. But it's out for Portugal corner. I mean, Rafael has made some difference in this left wing. He is really driving forward, and yeah, he actually is. He has made some difference. He will get away one of these times now, as Pedro Neto has to kick all the bottles and tissues and all off the pitch, the red and yellow tissues, as he's about to take the corner. They just keep coming onto the pitch now. Rafael out. Pedro Neto do a short. Rafael out. That was a nice. That could have been a nice wee pass there to Pedro Neto. As Pedro Porro comes away with the ball now, gives it to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal tries to find one of his Spanish teammates, but is intercepted by Vitinha. Now away it goes. Oh, yeah. Yamal, I've seen Yamal do that a couple of times. He slides in from behind the man after him. He might lose the ball. He can't really do that. Even though he still kind of wins the ball at times, he still catches the man. And it is studs up as well. So yeah, it is free kick Portugal. Rafael's playing for a free kick there. "103 minutes on the clock. Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, Nuno Mendes all standing over the ball. They might work it short, and Nuno Mendes might put it in with his left boot. Looks like they're going to do something here. They're looking at something. Yeah, Vitinha runs down the line. Nuno Mendes runs down the line. Chip to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes cross into the box. Oh, what a ball by Nuno Mendes there. That was straight across the 6-yard box. Back in. Nuno Mendes. Oh. He was offside anyways, but I mean, no harm there to the Portuguese men in the box. That was, to be fair to Bruno, what a pass by Bruno to put it in the path of the quick free kick routine, and then Nuno Mendes just fired across the 6-yard box. Someone should have came across that 6-yard box there if they knew that they were going to do that. And then, I mean, it comes back out and it's sent back in, and Nuno Mendes is offside as Cucurella now is the ball left back. Spain have lost their way a bit here. Portugal have looked like they're going to get chances. Spain still keeping the ball, but I don't think Spain have much of a threat anymore. But they still could get a goal like the Zubimendi goal in the first half, or maybe a bit of Lamine Yamal magic. You never know. After maybe hasn't played well for most of the game, or hasn't. He's done all right, and you might see him bang one into the top corner or something. As Isco with a lovely reverse pass there to Lamine Yamal down this right hand side. He'll get a chance to take on Nuno Mendes. Cuts in. Just lays a nice wee pass, and Bruno Fernandes intercepts, but Lamine Yamal comes forward, shoots straight into Diogo Costa's hands. 1 minute now of stoppage time as Diogo Costa rolls it out to Nelson Semedo. Semedo gives it to Pedro Neto, and Pedro Neto just stands over the ball. There's no rush, really. There's no rush, and Portugal are happy to keep it, and it might go into the second half extra time. Yeah, Diogo Costa just keeping the ball here now. Spain not really pressed up out to Ruben Diaz here in the right back position, right in the touchline. Cucurella chests it to keep it in. Oh, Goncalo Ramos tries to hold it up, but smart play from Isco there. But goes long from Ruben Diaz. Now Rafa Leao will challenge, and good header away from Pedro Porro. Rafa Leao will now pick up the ball. Nice wee chip inside. Not looking for a free kick there. And the referee calls half time of extra time. So what are we thinking? Portugal, I think Portugal might score. They look to probably score first now in this half. I would say they're probably been more attacking in this now in the game. I haven't seen Yamal do much really, and then yeah, will be right here. 3-2 Portugal, or if that's not going to be right, it's going to go to penalties. And yeah, who do I think will win on penalties? That's a tough one. Both two good keepers, to be fair. Penalty takers, though, I would say Spain always are good at taking penalties, but then Portugal, I've seen Nuno Mendes and I'll take a penalty, and he is good at hitting penalties and all. Yeah, I would say Portugal maybe for the winning penalties as well. I'm going to stick with Portugal to win either way. Spain with another change here, and it's Yermi Pino on, and he comes on for Lamine Yamal. Wow. So they've decided to take Yamal off with about 15 minutes left to play. It might be the right substitution here. You might see Pino do something now. Yeah, probably not the best night for Lamine Yamal now tonight. But either way, I mean, they'll keep going, Spain. And to be fair to Nuno Mendes, I have said he has been good tonight. So just gonna put that out there. Like, he's definitely high up in the ratings. Yeah, he's an 8.1 on FotMob, and then Zubimendi has an 8.4. To be fair, Zubimendi has played well, and I did say that. He scored a goal as well, so it'd be to them. As Portugal ready substitution now, Diogo Jota is going to come on for Pedro Neto, as Ronaldo runs over to Diogo Jota here and starts giving him advice. Pedro Neto's probably done a bit more in the right now when he moved over, and to be fair, Rafa Leao is still dangerous, and then Diogo Jota might add something different to them now. Maybe, but hopefully it's a good half of extra time now. Hopefully we get to see some more action. Hopefully both teams are looking to go forward a bit more and not sit back and wait for penalties. As Hodgkinson again drives forward with the ball into midfield, and it's laid back to Zubimendi. Yeah, Zubimendi has played well, to be fair. He has gotten a lot of ball today. He scored a goal as well as he drives forward. Is Zubimendi? Ball down the line now. Isco now with it just at the left touchline, sideline, and it filters all the way back to Dean Hodgkinson, who switches across to Lenormand. Lenormand now gives it to Pedro Porro at right back. Pedro Porro back to Lenormand, and Lenormand switches across to Hodgkinson. So again, Portugal just happy enough to sit and let Spain have the ball there, and then and that's a nice pass from Zubimendi there. Releases Cucurella now down this left hand side to the edge of the box. Nice play here from Spain. Whipped in Cucurella. It's good defend from Ruben Diaz. Blocked out. Back out again. Mikel Merino and Cucurella with some nice play down that left hand side to actually create a chance there. Now, Yermi Pino's first touches now. Oh, is Baena switch or Pino? Baena might have switched to the right wing. We'll see. I can't really tell, to be honest, because they both look similar enough. But no, I think Pino's down this right hand side. Yeah. As Isco's the ball now midfield, getting hassled away there by Ruben Neves. I mean, or even Diogo Jota. Jeez, I am blind. Nice play there from Portugal. Goncalo Ramos back heel and switch across from Diogo Jota to Nuno Mendes. Now releases Rafa Leão. Rafa Leão's tries to go for a Ronaldo chop there. Yermi Pino just collects the ball and it goes out for a Portugal throw-in. Just inside the Spain half, but they go back to go back to Ruben Neves there, and it's switched. I was going to say Goncalo Ignacio because I've said that so many times today as well, but Ruben Neves now gives it to Rafa Leão down the line. Nice wee flick from Rafa Leão. He gets it back again. Good tackle from Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro advances, shoots from out the halfway line. Oh, just goes over the bar. Audacious effort there from Pedro Porro. Nothing else really on, and he saw the keeper off his line, and he's well able to strike a ball, Pedro Porro, and it just went slightly over the bar, I would say. I don't think it would have went in anyways if it... No, it would have went in if it was a bit lower, but it was too high. Rafa Leão now tries to release Goncalo Ramos, but Hutchinson covers well. He's a good player, to be fair, saying Dean Hodgkinson. I don't know how to pronounce his name, really, but the new Real Madrid man, and he is a good player, to be fair, so... Right. Isco picks up the ball in midfield. Isco has picked up a good bit of ball so far, as there's 12 minutes left of the second half of extra time, and we might see penalties. I didn't predict Portugal to win after extra time or penalties, but I still said 3-2. So Vitinha picks up the ball, but it goes back to Isco. Now back to Hodgkinson. Now Zubimendi in the ball again. Just takes his time, gives it out to Isco in Cucurella's normal spot, as Cucurella just is able to go a bit more forward now. Oh, nice ball there. Inside, Oyarzabal picks it up, gives it out to Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro has time to whip it in. Whips it in, but brilliant clearance there. I don't know, was that by Ruben Neves? As Rafa Leão goes away again. Cynical foul there from Pedro Porro, and I don't know what Bruno Fernandes is exclaiming about in the referee's ear. He has the card out and he's given him the card. It was nothing more than a yellow card, really. Pedro Porro was just stopping the counter attack because Rafa Leão was away there, and it was a yellow card. And Pedro Porro knew that anyways because he stuck his hands up straight away. But Spain are looking to make another sub here, I think. Roberto Martinez has now got a yellow card for shouting. I don't know what. As the man I said that might come off, the goal scorer Mikel Oyarzabal is now coming off. He has played well, to be fair, but hasn't done much in the second half, even in the first half extra time. He's picked up a few balls here and there, but they haven't had that much of a threat, as Morata now comes on the pitch. They might throw the ball in the box a bit more now, Spain, and they might have the will to do that because they have a target man like Murata in the box now. As Rafael goes down the line, still gets lucky and gets away with it. But good tackle from... Oh, yeah, giving away their free kick, Rafael. To be fair, Rafael, I mean... wow, he's been doing so well. But... yeah, Yeremy Pino puts in a good tackle and then it goes back and Rafael gives away a free kick. Unai Simon's going to hit this one long, actually, as we have 9 minutes left of extra time. Could we see penalties, or could we see it just Portugal score? Maybe my prediction might be right, 3-2, or... Ruben Dias goes long with clearance, comes back in, headed through, and yeah, Diogo Costa will be able to claim that as he throws it to Ruben Dias early. Back to Ruben Dias again. Diogo Costa goes long. Nice touch by Goncalo Ramos, but it's well challenged by Hutchinson. They're looking for a handball, but they don't get it, as Isco now is the ball down this left hand side. Releases Alex Baena. Alex Baena is going to whip a cross in. Oh, and Yeremy Pino gets up, but just can't direct it near goal. Maybe it was a bit too high of a cross, and it goes way out wide to the right. Yeah, I don't know. Nah, it wasn't a foul or anything. So, yeah, keep going. As Nuno Mendes now has the ball down this left hand side, gives it to Rafael. Rafael is pushed in the back there. Yeah, well done, referee. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else more you can do than slow down his momentum at the minute, because he has played well since he came on and he is dangerous. I don't know actually why they didn't probably start him, maybe. But then he is a good super sub to take on then, because of his pace and his power and his dribbling and everything. Is he just wants to take on men as well. As Diogo Costa goes long now, Pedro Porro clears. Spain pick it up now. Isco. Oh, they tried to hold it in there, and who's away? Oh, Rafael was away and behind there, but Pedro Porro had it covered, and it rolls back to Unai Simon. Now out to Marc Cucurella at left back. He gives it to Mikel Moreno in midfield. Mikel Moreno gives it to Zubimendi. Yeah, nice play there. Oh, good interception by Nelson Semedo. It's hard to make out what's happening here, but Cucurella comes away with the ball and then it's cleared by Ruben Dias. I don't even know what was happening there. It was 1-2s between each team. Spain take the throw in quickly and it goes back to Hutchinson. He'll give it to Lenormand, back to Hutchinson, just inside the Portuguese half, down this left hand side, back to Zubimendi, who drops in deep to take it, and he switches across just at the halfway line now to Lenormand, who's advancing forward here. He could run forward there, he could keep going. Oh, he doesn't. He was waiting there. I would have seen him run forward there. If that was Hutchinson, maybe you would have seen Hutchinson. You might have seen him run forward with the ball there. Lenormand picking up the ball again, feeds it into Murata. Murata holds it in, tracked by Renato Viega, gives it out to Pino down this right hand side. He slips the ball in. Oh, Renato Viega clears and kicks it so far up in the air, it comes off camera, and it goes all the way to Hutchinson, who heads it back to Unai Simon, who's just able to take a touch. He doesn't even need to hand it, and he'll pass it to Lenormand. This might go to penalties. Yeah, I think it's going to go to penalties now. There's 5 minutes left, and doesn't look like Spain have had a lot more ball in this half of extra time than the first half, and Portugal haven't been as dangerous. They probably haven't got near the ball as much, so maybe it might go to penalties here. Isco now picks up the ball, gives it to Zubimendi in the middle midfield. Zubimendi switches across. They're looking for a run here. Pedro Porro goes in behind. he whips it in, but a high ball, and then Nelson Smith just has time there, and he kicks it out for a Spanish throw-in. Yeah, see, Nelson Smith had time there because Alex Baena drifted into midfield, so he had time to kick the ball out, but Spain take the throw in quickly. Spain are definitely trying to push here with 4 minutes left. It will be interesting to see what happens here. Pino gets the ball down this right hand side, whips it in. Cleared by Vitinha. Back to Mikel Moreno, just outside the box. Mikel Moreno goes back to Hutchinson, back to Zubimendi. Zubimendi probably has been my man of the match, to be fair, or Nuno Mendes. Portugal, Nuno Mendes. Spain, Zubimendi. We'll see who wins either as well. Yermin Pino comes inside, slips Morata. Oh, well cleared, Ruben Diaz that, and he's won a free kick as well. Well done, Ruben Diaz, to be fair. He has played well, to be fair to him. He has defended well. I wonder what his FOTMOP rating is. Yeah, 7.1. You see, I know, just after that clearance, it's definitely gone up as well. 7.1. Vitinha, 7.3. Vitinha's been good, to be fair, as well, but he hasn't got much ball. Ronaldo, 7.4. Pedro Neto, 7.3. Oh, he got an assist, actually. I don't think he was that good, but to be fair, he has got an assist. Yamal, 7.2. I don't think Yamal was that good. I thought Bernardo Silva was as good as Yamal, maybe. I thought Nico Williams was better than Yamal, maybe. He got more involved. And he's on a 6.8, but he came off earlier. Fabian Ruiz, Pedri, yeah. Joe Neves, per bloke, got taken off in the 46th minute and had a 4.9 rating. Nice bit of skill there from Isco. A nice wee ball drag back to get away from Bruno Fernandes. Isco still has it, even after the Conference League final. He actually played well against Chelsea, you know, and it is good to see him back playing and back confident playing even. As Hutchinson has the ball down this left-hand side, gives it to Zubimendi. 2 minutes left, Zubimendi drives forward. Oh, keeps going, Zubimendi. There's a mix-up there between Isco and Yermi Pino. That's unlucky from Spain, to be fair, and they know it as well. Because that was a good opportunity there if they could get across into the box after that. Nuno Mendes just taking his time now with the throwing. He throws it long. It is a long throw, to be fair. But Lenormand wins the header. Comes to Zubimendi. Zubimendi switches it out to Cucurella. Alex Baena gives it back to Hutchinson. Not a great pass there. And it kind of slows down Spain's momentum here with about a minute 30 left on the clock now. Minute 10, minute 20 even. Cucurella gives it inside. We might see one last chance as Alex Baena is away and Diogo Costa comes out and claims and goes down. I think he was offside anyways, but Diogo Costa goes to Renato Viega, who goes to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes gives it to Rafael down this touchline. Good tackle there by Yermi Pino, but Rafael still has it. He's a sticky player, Rafael, because even when you think you tackle him, he still has the ball. No, and he has been a problem since he came on, but he probably hasn't got the ball enough to actually make a big impact. Just fix my hat here. Vitinha now in the ball, 30 seconds left plus whatever's added, I would say about a minute most. So we might see one more chance. Hopefully we might see one more chance here. Ruben Diaz now with the ball down this right hand side, just advancing into the Spanish half, but it goes back into the Portuguese half and it's switched all the way across to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes carries it forward, looking for options. Gives it to Ruben Neves in midfield. Back to Bruno Fernandes down this left hand side. Yes, 1 minute of added time. Switch to Vitinha in the middle midfield. Vitinha is able to drive forward. Gives it out right to Nelson Semedo. Nelson Semedo could try and get a cross in. He's a 1v1 position now down this right hand side. He lays it back to Vitinha. Vitinha fake crosses in. Comes back. Gives it to Diaz. Diaz advances forward. Diaz gets a cross in. Oh, it's headed up. Diogo Jota there. Getting up in the air. And you do see him actually winning a couple of headers, Diogo Jota. And it just goes over the bar. it just connects with the wrong part and he's up too high and just goes too far over, and we will be seeing penalties. 20 seconds by the time Unai Simon takes this this goal kick. The referee might even just blow it now. Like, he might as well just blow it now. Yeah. That's it. Penalties. The one I said from the start. Now, my prediction was wrong. I did say Portugal 3-2, but I did still say Portugal wins. We could see Portugal winning penalties now. I mean, just to sum up the game then, you look at the stats. I mean, to be fair, 61% possession for Spain, 38%, 62% possession for Spain. They've had 2.6 expected goals. They've had 16 shots. They've had 3 big chances, whereas Portugal have had 7 total shots and 2 big chances. But it has been an equal enough game, to be fair. And Diogo Costa and Unai Simon now getting ready, chatting to their coaches, maybe getting a wee water bottle that says where the players go for each penalty or whatever. And then, yeah, that's it. But overall, looking at the match, I mean, it was a good game, to be fair. You look at the likes of man of the matches. Who do you say wins? Who do you think should win? I would say, well, depending on probably who scores the penalty, I would say Nuno Mendes, in my opinion, or Zubimendi. Zubimendi has been very good, to be fair, and then Nuno Mendes has been good as well, but Nuno Mendes probably hasn't been involved as much as Zubimendi, so for that reason I'll probably go Zubimendi for man of the match. Whereas Nuno Mendes is kind of out in that left back spot and got every ball he's got and he's used or whatever, he's been fine. Whereas Zubimendi's, I mean, if you even looking at his touches and all, accurate passes 94%. He was dribbled past twice, but wasn't really that kind of game, was it? Oh, yeah, he had like 118 touches. That's mental. Yeah, he won his tackles, to be fair. I wonder how many touches Hutchinson had, because he had a lot. He had 90% accurate passes. I wonder how many touches he had. He had 123 touches. Yeah, I was thinking that he got in the ball a lot. Same with Lederman, they had the ball a lot. 97 touches for Lederman. Yeah, well, Bruno's wearing the captain armband now. Not my captain, in my opinion. I don't think he should be. You still got Ruben Diaz on the pitch, by the way. Even Diogo Costa. I think they're better. Bruno's not even a good captain, to be honest. But who else? Ruben Neves, came on. Probably not a bad captain. Vitinha, no, well, not really. But oh well. Right, penalties. Here we go. Goncalo Ramos to step up next. Or first, even. Not even next. Unai Simon and net. There's a long wait for this one. Goncalo Ramos shoots straight down the middle. Could have been saved though. It wasn't a great penalty, but it wasn't even straight down the middle. It was slightly to the left at the end of it. But I mean, a goal's a goal. Penalties. When you score a penalty, you're happy. That's all I'm worried about. Yeah, Unai Simon just missed it with his foot there. But move on to the next one now. Mikel Moreno, the substitute, came on up against Diogo Costa. Two good keepers, to be fair. Here we go. Steps up. Takes his pen. Slots it bottom right. Good penalty, to be fair. Diogo Costa went the wrong way. He's overjoyed for that one, anyways. One as Vitinha now steps up. Vitinha does the wee skip and the wait and all as well. Well, he did last time I saw him take a pen and it barely worked out. So let's see if Unai Simon stays where he is and doesn't move early. Ronaldo can't even watch. He's just leaning on the shoulders of Dallo. Vitinha steps up. Yep, watching the keeper. Walks up. Good pen, to be fair, from Vitinha. That was better than the other one I saw. Top, I would say middle left, side netting. Unai Simon guessed the right way, but just couldn't get there then. It was good pen, to be fair. Yeah, he wasn't getting there, Unai Simon, and he swings his headband around then. Substitute Alex Bain on. Team of the season I have. Here he goes. Does the wee skip run up. And slots it away bottom right. Sends Diogo Costa the wrong way. 2-2. Well, each team score all 5. We'll keep going. Who will be the first player to miss? I think Unai Simon will save one first. Bruno Fernandes steps up, the captain now. Yeah, Unai Simon just takes his time. Ronaldo can't even watch. He's crying into his shoulder here. Bruno Fernandes going for his skip run penalty here. Yeah, bottom left. Good penalty. Sends Unai Simon the wrong way. 3-2 Portugal now. Who will step up for Spain now to maybe. It's a big pressure penalty. That fan's blessed himself before Bruno's penalty. Yeah, it was good pen, to be fair for Bruno. Bottom left, side net, and sent Spanish keeper the wrong way. Isco steps up now. Again, the keeper's mind games, just waiting. Just taking as long as they can. Jeez, this is a long enough run up. Isco waits. Stutter. Oh. That one could have been saved there. I thought it was saved. Top left, kind of, not really. It was down the left hand side. Up high enough. Diogo Costa got up, got a strong hand to it as well. Took the momentum completely off it, and it still goes into the side netting. But as I said from the start, a goal is a goal. Penalty, if you score a penalty, you're still happy because you scored. As Nuno Mendes stepping up now. I mean, the man that the last time I saw him hit a penalty, oh my god, it was like top corner, F2 freestylers, top bin stuff. Steps up. Goes high again, top right. What a penalty. Yeah, I mean, wow. 2 penalties now. I've seen him hit there, and jeez, that was some penalty. That's been the best penalty so far. That was, like, I don't think any keeper even saves that there. Yeah. He was close though, to be fair, and Simon. He was close. Who steps up now? Alvaro Morata, the substitute that came on there in the second half extra time, steps up. Oh, he misses. Down to the left. It wasn't a great penalty. Diogo Costa saves. I feel bad for him, to be fair. He's wearing the captain armband. He took it off in AC Mountain. I mean, yeah, it wasn't a great penalty. It wasn't even along the ground either. It was perfect height for the keeper. That looked just an effortless save for Diogo Costa. But, I mean, you have to feel for the Alvaro Morata if this is how it's going to end up here, because he's always low on confidence. Steps up. Goncalo Ramos. That's it. Bottom left corner. Oh, that was Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves, I mean, wow. Good penalty. Good match, to be fair. As Portugal go off celebrating. Bottom left corner. Ronaldo's down crying. Alvaro Morata's not happy with himself. He's sad. Yeah. Okay, knows it per Alvaro Morata, to be fair. But, yeah, that's it. Portugal, as I said. Winners, my prediction, but it wasn't in penalties. And then that was it, really. Good game, to be fair. It's good watchalong, to be fair, as well. Penalties. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And see you guys next time. Goodbye.